Hello students and welcome to the lecture. So students, as you can see here, that basically in this lecture we are going to talk about the static part of the general awareness topic, that is going to be our stadiums in the world. Okay, this is what we are going to discuss, the stadiums in the world. Talking about this topic, we could say that this is an important topic from the competitive exams point of view. Okay, like many times the question asked directly from this section. So that's why it's become essential for us to cover this topic with full length. Alright. So basically this is going to be the index of this particular lecture. In this lecture, as I have told you, we are going to talk about the stadiums in the world. Okay. The stadiums in the world. That is what we are going to talk about. We will start with the Bangladesh, England, New Zealand, Pakistan, South Africa, Sri Lanka, and some other important grounds all over the world. At last, we will have a discussion over the summary part of all the topics that we will cover, as usual. So this is going to be our course of action. Let's begin the topic, but before this, we have a small disclaimer over here to discuss. Disclaimer is like, the images used in our slide deck are for educational purposes only. We respect the intellectual property rights of the original creators and the owners of these images. If you are the owner of any of the images used in this tag and have any concerns or issues, please contact us at sathee@iitk.ac.in and we shall remove the images. Now let's begin with the first, that is the Australia. In Australia, the first is Adelaide Oval. It is a cricket ground in Adelaide, South Australia, which got established in 1871. Thereafter, we have the Kazali Stadium. It is a sports stadium in Cairns, Queensland, Australia, which actually got established in 1957. Thereafter, we have Dockland Stadium. It is actually a multi-purpose sports and entertainment stadium in the Docklands Precinct of Melbourne, Victoria, Australia. Thereafter, we have Manuka Oval. It is actually a sporting venue in Canberra, in the capital of Australia. Then we have Marara Oval. It is currently branded as a TIO Stadium under a naming rights agreement is a sports ground in Darwin, which is the capital of Australia's Northern Territory, state or the province. Then we have the Melbourne Cricket Ground. The Melbourne Cricket Ground, also simply as the G. It is an Australian sports stadium which is located in Yarra Park, Melbourne, Victoria. It actually got established in 1853. Okay. Now, in Australia, further, we have the Sydney Cricket Ground, also known as SCG. It is a sports stadium in Sydney, Australia. It was established in the year of 1848. Then we have the WACA. It is a sports stadium in Perth, Western Australia. It was established in 1890. Then we have Bangladesh. First stadium that we have to discuss in Bangladesh is Bangabandhu National Stadium. The Bangabandhu National Stadium, which is also known as the Dhaka Stadium and formerly known as the Dhaka Stadium. It is the national stadium and also a multi-purpose sports area in Dhaka, Bangladesh. After this, we have Zuhur Ahmad Chaudhry Stadium, which is abbreviated as ZAC Stadium. It is a cricket stadium located in the port city of Chittagong in the southeastern Bangladesh. Now we have England. First is Edgbaston Cricket Ground. This cricket ground is also known as the County Ground or the Edgbaston Stadium. It is the cricket ground in the Edgbaston area of Birmingham, England. Alright. Then we have Headingley Stadium in the Headingley, Leeds, in West Yorkshire, England. It was established in 1890. Then we have Lord's, which is also known as Lord's Cricket Ground. It is a cricket venue in the St. John's Wood in London. Then Old Trafford is a stadium, football stadium actually, in Old Trafford in the Greater Manchester, England. Then we have Sophia Gardens, which is a cricket stadium in the Cardiff, Wales, England. Then we have the St. Lawrence Ground, cricket ground in the Canterbury, Kent. Then we have the Oval. It is currently known for the sponsorship reasons as the Kia Oval is an international cricket ground in Kennington in the London borough of Lambeth, South London. In England, again, another one that we have is the Trent Bridge. Trent Bridge is actually a cricket ground mostly used for test matches or the one-day international and county cricket, which is actually located at West Bridgeford in Nottinghamshire in England. Now we have the New Zealand. The first to be discussed is the Basin Reserve, which is commonly known as the Basin. It is a cricket ground in Wellington, New Zealand. Eden Park. Eden Park is New Zealand's largest stadium. Located in central Auckland, it was established in the year of 1900. Lancaster Park. Previously, it was famously known as the Jade Stadium and AMI Stadium. It was a sports stadium in Waltham, a suburb of Christchurch in New Zealand. Then, Queenstown Event Centre or John Davis Oval or Davis Park. It is a multi-purpose sports stadium which is located in Queenstown, Otago, in the South Island of New Zealand. St. Lawrence Ground, a sports ground in Napier, New Zealand. Now we have the Pakistan. First is Arbaz Niaz Stadium. It is actually a test cricket ground in Peshawar, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Pakistan. Ayub National Stadium. Formerly it was known as the Balochistan Cricket Association Ground. It is a multi-purpose stadium in Quetta, Pakistan. Gaddafi Stadium. It is a cricket ground in Lahore, Pakistan. Now we have South Africa. First is Kingsmead. Kingsmead is actually a cricket ground in Durban, in KwaZulu-Natal, South Africa. Then, the Widwaste. Widwaste Wanderers Stadium is a stadium situated just south of Sandton in Ilovo, Johannesburg in Gauteng province of South Africa. Then we have New Zealand's cricket ground, also known as PPC Newlands for sponsorship reasons. It is in Cape Town. It is a South African cricket ground. Then we have St. George's Park Cricket Ground. It is a cricket ground in the St. George's Park, Port Elizabeth, South Africa. Super Sports Park, which is a cricket ground in Centurion, Gontek in South Africa. Now we have the Sri Lanka. First ground that is we require to discuss is the Colombo Cricket Club ground, which is the multi-purpose stadium in Colombo, Sri Lanka. We have Gele International Stadium, It is a cricket stadium in Galle, Sri Lanka. Then Palkiosuti Sarvanumuthu Stadium, simply known as the Pete SS. It is a multi-purpose stadium in Colombo, Sri Lanka. It is currently used mostly for cricket matches. Then R. Premdasa International Cricket Stadium, also known as Khetarama Stadium. It is a cricket stadium in Maligawata, Colombo, Sri Lanka. Then we have Sinhalese Sports Club Ground, one of the most famous cricket grounds in Sri Lanka. Now, if we talk about some other important grounds all over the world apart from these, first is Sabina Park. It is actually a cricket ground and home of the Kingston Cricket Club and the only test cricket ground in Kingston, Jamaica. Antigua Recreation Ground, National Stadium of Antigua and Barbuda, located in St. John's on the islands of Antigua. Then, the Providence Stadium or Guyana National Stadium. It is a sports stadium in Guyana. Then, Kensington Oval Stadium located to the west of the capital city of Bridgetown on the islands of Barbados. Mindo Phillip Park, it is a multi-purpose stadium located in Merchant Castries, St. Lucia. It is a training and the competition venue for various games like cricket, football, rugby, track and field events, among other sports also. Albion Sports Complex, cricket stadium in Guyana, established in 1977. Bulawayo Athletic Club, a sports club in Bulawayo, Zimbabwe, established in 1894. Harare Sports Club, a sports club and multi-purpose stadium in Harare, Zimbabwe, founded in 1900. The Kwikwi Sports Club in Kwikwi is the home ground of one of Zimbabwe's 4 provincial cricket sides. Queen's Sports Club, multi-purpose stadium in Bulawayo, Zimbabwe, used primarily for cricket matches. The Sheikh Zayed Stadium, cricket ground located in Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates. The stadium cost 23 million to build and got opened in May 2004. Thereafter, Sharjah Cricket Stadium. It is in Sharjah in the United Arab Emirates. Holds the record for the most number of ODIs hosted. ODIs means one-day innings. Then, Wembley Stadium. It is the football stadium in Wembley, London, England, which opened in 2007. Camp Nou, largest stadium in Spain and Europe, built around 1954 to 1957. Santiago Bernabeu Stadium, home stadium of Real Madrid since its completion in 1947, with a current seating capacity of 81,044. Old Trafford, football stadium in Old Trafford, Greater Manchester, England, and home of Manchester United Football Club, with a capacity of holding people of 74,994. The Maracanã, football stadium in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Allianz Arena, football stadium in Munich, Bavaria, Germany, with 75,000 seating capacity, widely known for its exterior of inflated ETFA plastic panels. Then, Westfalen Stadium is a football stadium in Dortmund, North Rhine-Westphalia, Germany. The Stadio Giuseppe, commonly known as San Siro. It is a football stadium in San Siro district of Milan, Italy. The Stadio Azteca, football stadium located in the suburb of Santa Ursula in Mexico City, Mexico, since opening in 1966. Then First National Bank Stadium, or simply FNB Stadium, also known as Soccer City, and the Calabash. A stadium located in Nasrec, bordering the Soweto area of Johannesburg, South Africa. Anfield, it is the football stadium in Anfield, Liverpool, England, having the seating capacity of 54,074, making it the sixth largest football stadium in England. Estadio Centenario, football stadium in the Park Battle neighborhood of Montevideo, Uruguay, used primarily for football as we know. The stadium was built between 1929 to 1930 to host the 1930 FIFA World Cup. Then, Estadio Antonio Vespucio Liberty, Argentina, home for the football club River Plate, was opened on 25th May 1938, largest stadium in Argentina, having the capacity of 62,000 people. Celtic Park, football stadium in Parkhead area of Glasgow, Celtic Park, largest football stadium in the Scotland and sixth largest football stadium in the United Kingdom. Then, Juventus Stadium, commercially known as the Alliance Stadium, Turin, Italy. Ibrox Stadium, football stadium located on the south side of River Clyde in the Ibrox district of Glasgow. Ibrox is one of the largest football stadium in the UK and the third largest football stadium in Scotland, having an all-seated capacity of 50,817 people. Stadio da Luz, officially known as Stadio do Sport, Lisboa e Benfica. It is a multi-purpose stadium located in Lisbon, Portugal, used mostly for association football matches. The Mir Stadium, former stadium of AFC Azak, opened in 1934. Azadi Stadium, formerly known as Arya Meher Stadium, is an all-seater football stadium in Tehran, Iran. So we have finished the topics. Now it's the part for summary. First, we have seen Adelaide Oval, established in 1871, cricket ground in Adelaide. Kazili Stadium, established in 1957, sports stadium in Cairns, Queensland. Dockland Stadium, multi-purpose venue in Melbourne's Docklands. Manuka Oval, sporting venue in Canberra. Marara Oval or Teo Stadium, sports ground in Darwin. Melbourne Cricket Ground, MCG, established in 1853, iconic sports stadium in Melbourne. Sydney Cricket Ground, SCG, established in 1858, located in Sydney. Waka, established in 1890, cricket stadium in Perth. Then we have seen Bangladesh, Bangbandhu National Stadium, multi-purpose sports arena in Dhaka. Zuhar Ahmad Chaudhry Stadium, Zak, cricket stadium in Chittagong. Then we have seen England, Adick Beston cricket ground in Birmingham. Headingley Stadium, 1890, located in Leeds. Lord's, iconic cricket venue in London. Old Trafford football stadium in Greater Manchester. Sophia Gardens cricket ground in Cardiff. Oval or Kia Oval, international cricket ground in South London. Trent Bridge cricket ground in Nottingham. New Zealand, Basin Reserve cricket ground in Wellington. Eden Park, largest stadium in New Zealand, established in 1900. Lancaster Park, former sports stadium in Christchurch. Queenstown Event Centre, multi-purpose sports stadium in Queenstown. St. Lawrence Ground, sports ground in Napier. Pakistan, we have seen Arbaz Nia Stadium in Peshawar. Ayub National Stadium in Quetta. Gaddafi Stadium in Lahore. South Africa, we have seen Kingsmead cricket ground in Durban. Bidespet Venter Stadium in Johannesburg. New Zealand, cricket ground in Cape Town. Sorry, Newlands, not New Zealand. Newlands. St. George Park, cricket ground in Port Elizabeth. Super Sports Park, cricket ground in Centurion. Sri Lanka, we have seen Colombo Cricket Club ground in Colombo. Galle International Stadium, cricket stadium in Galle. Pakiasoti Saravantumuttu Stadium, PSS, in Colombo. R. Premdas International Stadium in Colombo. Sinhalese Sports Club ground in famous cricket ground in Sri Lanka. Caribbean, Sabina Park, only Test cricket ground in Kingston, Jamaica. Antigua Recreation Ground, National Stadium in Antigua. Providence Stadium in Guyana. Canningston Oval Stadium in Barbados. Minto Phillip Park multi-purpose stadium in St. Lucia. Albion Sports Complex in Guyana, established in 1977. Zimbabwe, Bulawayo Athletic Club, established in 1894, sports club in Bulawayo. Harare Sports Club, multi-purpose stadium in Harare. Queen Sports Club, multi-purpose stadium in Bulawayo. United Arab Emirates, Sheikh Zayed Stadium. 2004, Mai, Abu Dhabi. Sharjah Cricket Stadium holds records for most ODIs hosted. Europe, we have seen Wembley Stadium, football stadium in London, opened in 2007. Camp Nou, largest stadium in Spain, built between 1954 to 1957. Santiago Bernabeu Stadium, home of Real Madrid, completed in 1947. Old Trafford, home of Manchester United, football stadium in Manchester. Allianz Arena, football stadium in Munich, Germany. Westfalen Stadium, football stadium in Dortmund, Germany. San Siro, football stadium in Milan, Italy. Estadio Azteca, football stadium in Mexico City, opened in 1966. South America, First National Bank Stadium, Soccer City in Johannesburg. Anfield, football stadium in Liverpool. Estadio Centenario, 1930 FIFA World Cup in Montevideo. Estadio Antonio Vespucci Liberty, home of River Plate in Argentina. Celtic Park, largest stadium in Scotland, Glasgow. Juventus Stadium, also known as Alliance Stadium in Turin, Italy. Ibrox Stadium, located in Glasgow, one of the largest in the UK. Estadio da Luz, multi-purpose stadium in Lisbon, Portugal. Middle East, the Mir Stadium, former stadium of AFC Azak, opened in 1934. Azadi Stadium, all-seater stadium in Tehran, Iran. So, if we talk about some important notes, historical significance, most of these venues are historic and have hosted significant sporting events. Multi-purpose, many stadiums serve multi-purpose sports, especially in regions where cricket and football dominate. Capacity, several of the largest stadiums in the world located in Europe and South America. So here we have finished this topic. Kindly revise the facts and figures that all we have discussed in this lecture. Be ready for the next lecture. With this note, let's end this lecture and thank you.